for the Smackdown World Heavyweight Championship, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 426 pounds, he is the Smackdown World Heavyweight Champion, Rikishi.
Cody Rhodes sitting here by ringside. He's got himself a ticket. Wanted to see this championship matchup. This match is for the Smackdown World Heavyweight Championship. Current owner is Rikishi, who won the Royal Rumble last week. To win the Royal Rumble, he had to eliminate Ted DiBiase and Daniel Bryan. Near the end of that match, Christian made his way into this match by eliminating many people. But he was not near the end of the match as Rikishi tried for a huge axe handle, but Christian countering into a back body drop. Christian was eliminated halfway through the Rumble, but eliminated 3 people himself before he was eliminated. He was eliminated by John Cena, who also later went on to go well, as Rikishi with a huge amount of power slamming Christian into that ring post and suplexing him out. Drop toe hold by Rikishi, slamming Christian into the mat. Christian defeated Hunico, who we saw earlier in the hardcore match in the middle of the night. You see a reverse neck breaker as Rikishi counters that momentum with the armbar takedown. He also eliminated 2 giant men, Kane and the Great Khali. As you see, a nice leg sweep by Rikishi. Rikishi eliminated Ted DiBiase and Daniel Bryan, as I said earlier. But he had a huge feud with Kevin Nash during the Armageddon Hell in a Cell at last week's pay-per-view, the Night of Champions. You see Christian going up to the top rope for a Hurricane Rana DDT onto Rikishi, slamming Rikishi right into the middle of this ring. You have to wonder if Cody Rhodes is going to do something out here. He just wanted to show himself up for this giant matchup with the giant Rikishi. We had another giant matchup earlier with the Big Show and Mark Henry. 2 giant men. As you see Rikishi dodge out of that leg drop like maneuver by Christian. Christian getting a nice move done to him. Slamming his head into the ring as Rikishi with a quick shot, a quick jab to the jaw of Christian to get him trying to space him out a bit. Letting him know, you know, this is how far I can reach. You better stay out of my reach if you want to stay safe. I'm going to get these quick jabs. They might be big, but I'm pretty quick as he gets a reverse neck breaker. Done to him by Christian. Rikishi actually entered the match at number 18 very close to the end of the Rumble as he gets a bulldog by Christian. Christian actually entered the match in the third spot as he goes for a submission maneuver here against Rikishi. He's able to last halfway through the Rumble. Rikishi counters out of that submission maneuver. Now Christian able to turn that momentum into a Hurricane Rana that Rikishi was trying to run out of the corner. This match is continuing to go back and forth between these two individuals. Now Cody Rhodes that we have at ringside here was also eliminated by John Cena that eliminated Christian. But before he was eliminated by John Cena, he eliminated the Big Show, who we saw earlier in that match against Mark Henry, John Laurinaitis, our general manager, and Alberto Del Rio, who we saw earlier tonight in tag team action with Edge, who is Christian's former tag team partner. And those two men, Alberto Del Rio and Edge, faced off against two of the earliest entrants in the Royal Rumble last week. Rikishi going for a big sit onto Christian, putting all of his weight into the upper chest of Christian and using that weight to just push him over, and now dragging the leg of Christian back and forth, trying to perhaps pull a muscle, dislocate that knee of Christian, slow him down a bit as he runs around this ring, going to the top rope, going for a big move, a huge elbow drop over the top rope, going for a pin now, but Rikishi able to kick out of that before even a 1 count. Not going to let his title go that easily as we get a jawbreaker from Christian against Rikishi. Rikishi now on the ropes, as it were, as he goes over them. Christian whipping him strongly over that top rope. And Rikishi now looking dazed as he spills out onto that apron and onto the concrete. And now whipping Christian into the corner. The referee counting for them. They have to get back into the ring for a 10 count. At least specifically, Christian has to get back in the ring and make sure Rikishi gets back into that ring. As Christian cannot win this match on a count out. It will stay in the hands of Rikishi if he gets counted out. Now Rikishi grabbing at the arm of Christian. Christian countering, grabbing the back, and we get a Russian leg sweep by Christian, slamming Rikishi right down into the mat as he picks Rikishi back up and whips Rikishi over the top rope once again, spilling him onto that concrete. He wishes that he could have done that last week during the Royal Rumble. He wishes he was there. He got entered so early into the Rumble, tried to fight for so long, but was not able to get to that point where he would be into the final few people. As Rikishi slams Christian right against that steel pole, and once again slamming him with steel pole, rolling him to the middle of the ring. Rikishi now standing on the outside for quite a bit as Christian whips him into the barricade and whips him across this arena. Rikishi able to stop his momentum and get that quick jab. Once again, that I said, he is quite quick, and now going to put Christian back into this middle of the ring with a big elbow to his face. Rikishi going somewhere, going to the other side of the arena, going to come in from that side, giving Christian a little bit of a breather actually. Rikishi actually missing that quick jab as Christian tries to go to tie up Rikishi, but Rikishi just pushes him away, calling for a big move now. Going to pick up Christian. Christian actually dodging out of that big maneuver that Rikishi was looking for. It's undoubtedly a really big move, but Christian able to counter and dodge out of the way and get Rikishi back on the outside. It seems that Christian wants to fight this match on the outside of the ring. Thinks that's where he's going to be best in this matchup. He's going to have more room to run around, get away from Rikishi. Rikishi's not going to be able to use that ring post to his advantage for big splashes and the like. As Rikishi puts a big elbow to the face, Christian now standing up and grabbing Rikishi, going to send him over the top rope once again. It's got to be the 4th or 5th time now he sent Rikishi over that top rope. Now Christian whipping Rikishi into that barricade once again. Tied up, these two combatants are. As Rikishi grabs the head of Christian. Christian grabbing the back of Rikishi. Series of counters between these two individuals. Rikishi gets whipped into the corner. And Christian now looking for a big move. But Rikishi countering out of the corner and now walking back into the middle of the ring. Rikishi knows that Christian wants to fight on the outside here. So Rikishi wants to bring this fight back into the middle of the ring. It is more dangerous. It is where he can get pinned. He can only lose his belt in the middle of this ring. So it's a very interesting tactic by Christian to actually fight on the outside more. As Rikishi goes for a pin, 1. Christian kicks out of that pin attempt by Rikishi. Rikishi with a series of blows, a big clothesline, but not sending Christian to the mat. Grabbing at Christian, but Christian able to counter. Series of counters between these two individuals once again. And Christian now going to whip Rikishi over that top rope once again, sending Rikishi down to the floor. No one was able to do this during the Royal Rumble last week, but Christian has done it so many times now. As he whips Christian into that barricade. Christian is now going to spear Rikishi through that barricade, destroying it with the immense weight of the two wrestlers here. Rikishi now might just be passed out in that corner. Now Christian is going to have to get him into the middle of this ring. But first he's going to whip him against that steel pole. Now going to the ring. He's got to get Rikishi back to this ring. Rikishi can just stand out there. He was just too tired. Didn't want to go on. Both of these competitors now holding their head. Christian had likely slammed his head against that. And we got a reverse neck breaker. Christian probably slammed his head against that barricade when he speared Rikishi into it. And now another neck breaker from Christian. And now Christian calling for a big move onto Rikishi. Grabbing Rikishi. Slamming the face of Rikishi into the mat. Is he going to go for a pin? Is he going to try and get this title away from Rikishi? 1, 2, 3. We got ourselves a new champion. Cody Rhodes attacking Christian from the back here, right after his new championship belt.